Striving for perfection is the fastest way for you to sabotage your own sense of well-being and happiness. Hello, this is Joanne Francis, and I thank you for tuning in. And this morning, as I watched the sunrise and I videotaped it, imagine my dismay when I saw the recording and recognized that the camera was a little askew from that beautiful sunrise being dead center in the video. And it's that type of perfection that we continually look at and strive for that ends up sabotaging our own happiness. Many times before, as I am human, as you are, as we all are, the same human, the same animal, we've been raised to strive for this level of perfection that, if we are not careful, will kick us in the ass and sabotage us from moving forward in our lives to find and secure those happy, beautiful moments that surround us always. And it's this message that I implore you to understand. It's not about achieving perfection for you to be happy. It's that you are simply achieving every moment to be the best that it can be. It's about not looking backwards. It's about moving forward. It's about understanding that every moment is yours to make a choice consciously to make it a beautiful moment in time, in your life, in your span of time. Every moment is that golden opportunity to be happy, to choose happiness, to see the beautiful things that surround you. But as we have been trained to see and to think and to judge on what anyone else may send our way, it's the careful, non-judgmental view and perspective that allows you to see the beauty in everything and in every moment of time. This beautiful sunrise, as glorious as it is, as I sat there in the strongest, coldest wind I've felt in a long time, I was so ready to just delete that video of this beautiful sunrise. And I had to stop and think and laugh at myself that, it's not about being perfect. And as I sat there and saw the recording being slightly off and that I missed just the end of that beautiful sunrise that I was capturing, I had that moment, that nanosecond, if you will, of choice to make it okay and to allow the imperfection of my videotape to be the beauty of my moment in time as I closed that video and sat down to meditate, to pray, and then to record the audio that was going to go with it. Too many times I have allowed the perfection, or rather the imperfections, to stop me from sharing the beauty in this world. And it's time to stop now. It's time to understand that when we really strive for perfection, we are setting ourselves up to sabotage our own sense of joy, to sabotage the moments of joy that surround us. And every day we witness by ourselves, or we are shared by other people, or rather they share with us the imperfections of their life, or the imperfections of fellow human beings that is pure judgment. And I've recorded this before, how difficult it can be to witness someone who is judging the imperfections of a loved one in their life. That they are judged on what they do, where they live, how much money they make or don't make, or how big of a family they have, or who they live with, how many people they live with. We've been conditioned and formatted to pass that judgment, and it all comes down to our false sense of reality. And that reality is that we are all imperfect and we live in an imperfect world. And it is that contrast that we must grab a hold of to understand that we have the opportunity with every breath we take and every moment that we live to release the imperfections and see only the beauty within and the beauty surrounding us. When we are facing the imperfections of other people and we jump onto that judgment train, that is that distinct moment in time for you to recognize that and understand that you are sabotaging your unhappiness, or your happiness rather. And just as importantly, you are sabotaging the happiness of the people that you are passing judgment on. We live now in this 24/7 Wi-Fi world, and we are exchanging energy and we are reading one another's energy every second. Whether you realize it or not, whether you want to believe any word I say, that is indeed what is happening. And when you pass that judgment on to other people, they feel it, they sense it, they know, and you are now sabotaging their happiness. Wouldn't it be a great way to live and be every day for you to recognize just these few words, so that when you go out and when you are surrounding yourself with people, that you understand what it is I'm sharing with you? That we cannot strive for perfection to the point where we are sabotaging ourselves and the world around us. Everything in this world offers beauty. Everything, every moment in time is the opportunity for you to see something beautiful. It's not about living in the past, and it most definitely is not about living in the future. It is about living in this one moment at a time and knowing that with every moment and with every breath I take, I have the opportunity to extend the beauty in this world, to extend a message that you are beautiful, that this moment is beautiful. And as I go through my day and I see this and I practice this every moment, and yes, I am human, and yes, moments can be taken and stolen away from me if I am not careful. And it is because I allowed the judgment and the nonsense and the ridiculousness and the hypocrisy and the incongruencies of this world, which is all imperfect. I allowed that at that moment in time for it to take over. And so it is a practice that I promise you, as you put this practice into place, it becomes an unconscious ritual, and you walk through your day every minute and you see something beautiful with every moment and every breath you take. Of course, that's what you're after. Of course, that's what we want. but we must understand how we've been trained and conditioned to think and act and do otherwise. Your happiness must come from within. And from within, it then becomes an outward sense, it then becomes this outward, beautiful energy that you are sharing with the world. And it's not a matter of whether somebody is there to receive that beauty. It is simply that you recognize the beauty that surrounds you, and that you and only you have the capability to see every moment as beautiful. That is living and breathing and working and playing in this most imperfect world that we live in now. You choose how you want to live it. And understand that it's that moment of imperfection that is granting you this beautiful opportunity for you to rechange and reformat that energy instantly, quickly, fast. And you take that moment of contrast, that moment of imperfection, and you smile and know that it's there for you to see the beauty surrounding you. Whether it is a breeze blowing through the trees, whether it is the flower that is propped up, grew up out of the pavement in some obscure way, or that you saw two people smiling at each other, or you saw someone giving somebody a needed hug or a high five for something glorious that they have done. That wasn't your moment to experience, but it is your moment to witness and see the beauty of it. Because as you walk through this earth and you put this into practice, you can accept the world's imperfections in a better, lighter way, and it will it will stop you from sabotaging the beauty that surrounds you with every breath you take. And who doesn't want that in their life every day? I know I do, and I know that as I record these audios, that I am helping others see and feel and be happier with every step and every breath they take. And that is my mission here at Organic Divinity. Because when I can make someone happy, then I am happier too. Thank you.